Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another prediction. In this video, I'll be predicting the lightweight bout between Viascheslav Borshchev versus Matheus Camilo. And how do I feel about this one right here? Is I'm going low confidence Matheus Camilo to beat Viacheslav Borshchev. Yeah, should be a more confidence than Camilo, should be, but based on his loss, you can't really trust his durability, and that's never a good thing in a fight. Like whether it's mental or physical or both, you can't ever trust the fighter or gassing or whatever it may be, whatever the cause is. You can't really put too much confidence in a fighter like that. I know Borshchev is at the very least tough. He's clearly on a downtrend. He's clearly suffers with grapplers. Clearly, Camilo's a pretty solid grappler, even though he's not really that great. Track record wise, I think he has like one submission win and like two submission losses or something like that. So it's not like he's some grappling phenomenon as far as MMA. So it's not like the perfect style of him. So on top of Camilo not being the toughest fighter, obviously that could change. That was one fight. Maybe, some people, you got to take a couple bumps and bruises, then you learn. And it's still early on enough in his career that you could make a judgment. I feel like Borshchev's kind of at the end of his UFC run. And yeah, Camilo seems like a solid guy. Like, got striking, got a good build, strong, natural gifts, trains hard, it seems. Well-rounded, could strike and grapple. But how much of an impact would the ground be here? Because it's not like he has this great track record. He's got 10 submission wins out of his 25 wins. He's beat a guy who was like 25-3. Was another guy that was bright prospect on the regional circuit. Like, and he submitted him in the second round. He broke him down tactically and found the perfectly timed submission and clean technique and stuff like that. But that's not really the case. And it's like he prefers to strike a lot. And I feel like Borshchev at this point, he's down the downturn, but you can't disrespect him too much. Like, he still should be the better striker here. So Camilo should definitely look to go to his grappling. And yeah, tough fight, but on paper. But we'll see. I'm going with Camilo here. I just feel like Borshchev's momentum just not there, and he clearly struggles in the grappling department. And I feel like Camilo will be able to see the blood in the water, learn from his losses. And he was looking good in that loss up until he started fading. So he looked great in that loss. He was out striking him, out grappling him. He's throwing around a guy who was bigger than him, a former welterweight. So he was looking good in that fight. So going in with Borshchev, who's not even the biggest lightweight and who has struggled in the grappling department, I think Matheus Camilo will be able to mix it up, get him to the mat, pound him out, then pound him, like pepper him up with the ground and pound, set up a submission, get him out of there mid to late first round via submission. So in this one, I got Matheus Camilo via first round submission. So let me say that again. I had it wrong. My brain is going this and that. But so in this one, I have Matheus Camilo via first round submission.